watching HPTV, Hope and Peace Broadcast Network, a faith-based entertainment for the entire family, touching the world with hope and peace. We're loving, we're loving, we're laughing, we're laughing, we're living, worship and forgiving. We're loving, we're laughing, we're living, worship and forgiving. We're loving, we're here, we're laughing, we're living, worship and forgiving. We're loving, we're here, we're laughing, we're living, worship and forgiving. We're loving, we're here, we're laughing, we're living, worship and forgiving. We're loving, we're here, we're laughing, we're living, worship and forgiving. It's about time we finally have a space where we can shine through our faith and encourage others to fill up their lives with hope and peace. We're sharing what we know on this network where you can learn, laugh, and grow. We're loving, we're here, we're loving, we're living, worship and forgiving. We're loving, we're here, we're loving, we're living, worship and forgiving. We're loving, we're here, we're loving, we're living, worship and forgiving. We're loving, we're here, we're loving, we're living, worship and forgiving. HPTV, where we have comedy, wellness, life skills, talk shows, ministry, and more. Come watch and be filled with hope and peace. Be refreshed, be refueled, be recharged. Welcome to Hope We're Living, worship and forgiving. We're loving, welcome.
Esperanza y Paz TV o Hope and Peace Broadcast TV en inglés. Es un canal de entretenimiento basado en la fe para toda la familia, transmitido en Roku y próximamente en Amazon Fire TV y Apple Plus TV. Abarcamos una gran variedad de temas como cocina, fitness, drama, programación infantil, ministerio, compras y mucho más. Ofrecemos oportunidades de un bajo costo a talentosos creadores de contenido en español y bilingüe. Traiga su programa a Hope and Peace Broadcast TV. Prosperamos en la esperanza, la paz, la diversión y la vida. Están todos bienvenidos a contactarnos al 1-800-259-0277 Hope and Peace Broadcast TV. Impulsado por Tan Tate Innovative Solutions Inc.
Are you a daily social media user simply posting your latest food video, your latest dance trend, or even doing a video podcast, or simply taking photos? We want to know, are you using social media safely?
Welcome to The Hope Show, hosted by your very own Hope Squad. We're here to bring you inspiration, motivation, encouragement, entertainment, and more. We cover real-life issues with real solutions. Our mission is hope. Helping others to prevail every day. The Hope Squad is here to lift you up, take you higher, give you hope, and inspire you to believe. Please believe you will find your way. Helping others prevail every day. Lift you up, take you higher, give you hope, and inspire you to believe. Please believe you will find your way. Helping others prevail every day. Give you hope. We're here to give you hope. Give you hope. Give you hope. Welcome to Hope.
What's up, Hope fam? It is me again, DJ Dimitri, back for another episode here on The Hope Show. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Everybody come in, give me your likes, give me your hearts, give me your stars. You know how we get down. Give it to me. All right, y'all guys. So we got a good show today for you guys. Of course, we have someone special in the building. So we'll definitely be showing that brand spotlight for today. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and get in our next co-host to the show, Aisha Shemaine. Maybe or maybe not. She has her last name.
What? Good afternoon, y'all. DJ always throwing somebody off. Anyway, I am Aisha Shemaine, the one and only she. And thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all for tuning in and being a part of Hope. We enjoy y'all. We love y'all. So thank y'all for allowing us to do this. Y'all know it's Saturday, the best part of y'all week, spreading this hope. So we got to get the hope spread. So let's go ahead and drop in the comments where we are watching from. I am by way of Decatur, Illinois. DJ, I think in Houston, right, DJ?
Yeah, I am in Houston.
All right. Let us know where y'all at. Also, go ahead and go ahead and share. Definitely go ahead in the comments. Most importantly, tag somebody. Who? Mama, daddy, sister, brother, cousin, auntie, everybody somewhere needs some hope. We're here to bring it to y'all. We got to get it to them. So go ahead and share, tag, like, comment, subscribe. Sorry. Do what your platform says. We here and we here for y'all. Let's get into it.
All right, guys. So come on, Sunshine Lady. Come on into the building.
Hey, Sunshine Ladies here, y'all. Coming from the booth. That's Louisiana, baby. I want to thank y'all for being here with us today on the Hope Show. We got a great show for y'all today. Like, comment, and share. Put your comments in those comment streets, and let's have a good day today. Welcome to the Hope Show.
So the co-hosts are in the building. You got DJ Amelia, Aisha Shemaine, and the Sunshine Lady. Now it's time to bring in the one and only coach to the building. Come on in, Hope Coach!
What's up? You just stepped into the neighborhood with the Hope Show. Welcome to the neighborhood where we help others prevail each and every single day. Every day, baby. Pull up a chair and let me talk to you. Don't be going through some things that got you feeling like ceiling. This is your place of transformation and revealing. Just in your ground. I gotta feel. Your life is about to be transformed by the transformational coach. And check it out, you just been on. So grab your pen up in your pad and take your notes to the assignment given by the Hope Coach. It's about to go down like a rocket ship with these words of wisdom and inspiration, taking you up on the elevation. Just like an elevator, tell your problems, blah, blah, blah. See you later. Cause it's about to be transformation in the Hope Coach Show. It's about to be transformation in the Hope Show. So welcome to the neighborhood, baby. We got the Hope Coach in the building, helping you to transform your life, help you to deal with conflict and resolution. Matter of fact, before we get started, let's adjust your crown. Is you a king? You a queen? Oh, Coach, you ready? Welcome to the neighborhood. Let's go.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of the Hope Show. I mean, if y'all don't know, that's Zion the voice on that track, you know, throwing those bars for me. I like it when she say, is you a king? Is you a queen? You know, when you can adjust your crown. I don't know about anybody else, but this week I had to do a lot of crown adjusting this week. Sometimes it be like that. But welcome to this week's episode of the Hope Show. We so happy to see you in Hopeville, whether you're watching via TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook. Seem like I'm missing something. Oh, and if you catch us in delay on Roku TV, we just want to say hello and welcome to this week's episode of The Hope Show. You know, The Hope Show, it is a faith-based life skill show. Well, we keep it real. If y'all done heard anything from DJ Millie and his How You See It, y'all, he be keeping it real. He got that millennial perspective going on. Sometimes I be side-eyeing him, but you know, but he be keeping it real though. We got Aisha Shemaine with She, the strength, hope, and empowerment. We got Renee Is anybody else in here from Louisiana today? But anyway, she's the hopeologist. She is forecasting your hope weather. You know, she's the sunshine lady, and she's letting you know what it's going to be looking like. And of course, I am the hope coach, where hope is also an acronym for helping others prevail every day. This week, today, this show I know is going to be one of the most amazing shows. So if you haven't already, go ahead, tag, like, share, subscribe. Like I used to say, I'm not going to say what she said, because we got something that's coming up and they say what she say. So I'm going to leave it for what they said, what she say. But y'all going to see that in a minute. But anyway, where you watching from? Where you tuning in from? Where are you spreading hope from? I think I saw New Jersey's in the house. Hey, New Jersey. That's my friend. She going by, she Pinktified today. Hey, Pinktified, y'all. I'm not gonna call out her name because she in a what they call it? Her help me out, somebody, when you don't say your real name.
Alias.
Yeah, she and her alias today. So I know I saw her. I call out her real name, although it say something else. It say Sade. I call out Ashley. She is watching from Texas City, I believe, was in the house. I saw some Louisiana, in the house. Hey, my cousin, well, she really in Arizona. So I can't even say that's Louisiana. So it looks like Louisiana is missing yet again this week on the Hope Show.
Hey, Miss Nita.
Oh, Nita. Hey, Nita. Wild Bling is in the house. Y'all help me out. Who else is there? Because I can't see the comments. So who else is there? DJ,
I feel like this H-Town person is K-More, because she always say H-Town.
Okay, hey, K-More. Our fave, one of our faves. If you haven't been tuning in on Tuesdays to K-More over on Roku TV, you missing out. Make sure you're tuning in to Overcomers Revelations 12 and 11 show with the host K-More. Who else we got out in the comment streets?
I see a Glenn Harris. Hey, Glenn.
Hey, Glenn.
Hold on.
I saw Nicholas. I could have been wrong, but hey, Nicholas, if you here, what about Tanisha? Is Tanisha here? I'm just going by
Tanisha Atkins. She's here.
Hey, Tanisha, that's my girl.
H-Town.
H-Town.
Oh, okay, that's Tanisha.
Hey, Tanisha. Hey, Tanisha. Hey, Corey. I see. Okay, let me come over here. Let me see if I can see. I see Erica Foster's in the comments. Hey, Erica. Who else we got out there? Mommy. Hey, Corey.
Krista Conley.
I know you lying. Krista's in the
Hey,
comments.
Krista.
Yeah.
I almost can't see them. Oh, yeah, but I see Krista.
Hey, Krista, that's my sissy. Hey, Krista. So it looks like we got a full house today. So y'all ready for this? We ready for this? We ready for this? All right. We're going to take a break. And when we come back, we have a special message, video message from the bishop that's in the house today. We'll see you after this break.
Hey, you. Wait a minute. Stop scrolling. This is the opportunity that you've been looking for. Are you a brand, a business owner, a ministry, a creator, and you want a new way, a new platform to express your creativity, to share your ministry, to share your brand, to share your business? You always wanted your own TV show? HPTV is currently offering a flash sale. Please refer to the details in this post and don't delay. Get your show, get your ministry, get your brand now on TV.
Okay, so now we're going to go to the video message by the bishop. It'll say the bishop. It's going to be a video message. While we doing it, I see my honeys in the house.
Hey, what's going on, Hopeville family? This is your boy, Ken Chaney, also known as I have been knighted and ordained by the Hopeville family as the Hope Bishop. I was instructed to do this video, and it has been crazy. I don't say that as an excuse, but I say that because that's what it's been. but I'm going to do the video today. So let's talk about hope real quickly. What does hope mean? What should it mean? What should you get from the Hope Show when you hear about the Hope Show? Helping others prevail every day. First of all, we want to say thank you for watching. We want to say thank you for watching. We want to say thank you for watching. All of y'all, family, cousin, as Aisha would say, your mama, your cousin, your auntie, your brother, your sister, your niece, your nephew, your friends, your homeboys, even, y'all catch this, the haters, because y'all are looking. Y'all are so looking. Oh my goodness, y'all don't think that we see y'all, but we see y'all. All you haters. We thank y'all too. I know that sounds crazy. For watching. Because you're watching. And it's so good that even the haters are watching. That's how we giving hope. We even helping haters to get a better understanding about life. And hopefully one day we're going to help haters prevail by not being a hater. Does that make sense? Haters not being haters. That's probably going to be hard because, some people, that's just what they do. But the Hope Show's so good that even the haters watch it. So we thank you guys too, because you guys are the fuel. That is the reason why the Hopeville family hasn't stopped, because of you guys. So you guys keep watching and watch the Hopeville family keep doing what they're doing, because they're going to help others prevail every day. And we're believing in God that even some of you haters are going to take the hater badge off and become a part of the Hopeville family, and you're going to help others to prevail every day. Now, hopefully that's a message all in this help. Helping others to prevail every day, helping others to prosper every day. I want y'all to take the P word and anything that is positive with that P word, that's what we're going to put in with the Hope Show. Can y'all do that? That's what we're going to do. So continue to watch, because every time they come back for a new season, it's something new, there's something greater, it's a new person. There's new brand spotlights. There's a new, so all of them be looking different. Especially the head lady, Tan Tate, and Aisha, and now my boy DJ. He keep it player. He keep it player. But anyway, totally entertainment, y'all. Please, I hope that you're laughing, helping others prevail every day. Continue to watch. Hope is something that we all can use, something that we all can hold on to. Hope is like that little piece of a rope when you feel like you're finna fall, but you got enough of that rope to hold on to be able to make a decision to get on what is next in your life, okay? You guys continue to watch. Hope Show is giving you everything you need. Not only are they just talking, they're giving you numbers to the domestic violence hotlines and how to do this and how to do that. Is so much going on, and we're grateful for this awesome podcast. Again, shout out to the vision person, Miss Tan Tate. Shout out to my boy, the Millie, Mr. DJ himself. Respect to you, sir. Shout out to Evangelist Houston. Respect to you, ma'am. Shout out to Aisha Shemaine, no last name. We're going to have to find her a new hook title, But anyway, shout out to you, AKA 28, and everybody that's watching. Keep watching, keep supporting it. I'm out.
Well, that's why now y'all know why he the bishop. Renee, this girl, he called you an evangelist.
Yes. Is he speaking something into existence?
Evangelist, sunshine lady.
Yes.
I think he meant the hopeologist, but he just got the gist messed up with the evangelist.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all
That's
right.
the one and only Kenneth Chaney, #2, and we just so grateful for the bishop. I don't know if there's anybody who want to have a response to the bishop. Look like the Miller may have something he wanted to say.
Listen, I ain't got nothing to say. He said it all. Set up.
Well, I'm going to piggyback on him because, yes, he's right. We're helping the haters prevail every day as well. You got to know that they are watching. So we definitely helping others prevail, haters included. to respond to the part about finding me another tag, I will never have a last name, sir. Never. And it was another thing he said. Dang. I forgot my train of thought.
But I like what he said about the P. He put emphasis on the P. And he said
the positivity. Yes. Yes. Keep that flowing. No matter what is going on in your day-to-day, always find the positivity in every and anything that is happening around you.
That's so true. Yeah. That is so true.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And so I know before we went to his video, I was sending a shout out to my one and only, my husband, Mr. William G. Tate. You know, G stand for great. Okay. The great one. Hey, Mr. Tate. Right. All right. And so now we're coming to the part of the show where it's DJ's, one of his favorite segments. So I'm going to pass the mic to him so he can set us up for what's to come.
All right, shoot. All right, guys. So it's time for one of my favorite parts of the show, where we have a special guest in the building, and this special guest likes to come in, and this guest will tell us who they are, what they are about, and how to provide hope to you guys in their journey that they went through to get where they are today. So, I mean, without further ado, let's go ahead and just get a little glimpse of what we're going to get today. But we'll save the rest for last, as I always like to say, on For the Hope Show.
The Hope Show in Hopeville welcomes international recording artist and minister Danyelle Speaks.
1, 2, 3. Hold up, wait. Can I? Yeah. Hold up, wait. Can I? Yeah. Oh man, these streets are crazy. They be talking a lot of stuff out here. Like check it out.
This game about the bando flipping snow. I be like.
All right, everybody. So we have Danyelle Speaks in the building today. What's up, Danyelle?
Hello. Hello, everyone.
All right, so we'd like to start.
Okay.
Welcome to the whole show. Thank you for being here today. So first thing, we're going to go right, and we're going to jump right into it here, so we can give you enough time to let us know who Danyelle Speaks is. So welcome to the show, and let's go into who is Danyelle.
Danyelle Speaks is a child of God. I'm a minister. I've been ministering for a little over 12 years now. I knew I was called to minister when I was young, in my teenagers. Actually, I was 13 years old when God said he was going to use me to preach the word of God. And it took me a while to accept that, but after I did, it just kind of snowballed from there, and I've been doing it ever since.
Okay, great. So, what exactly? So, let's try this. What exactly is Danyelle's brand? What is your brand? What would you say is your best aspect of your brand? What is your brand? What does Danyelle Speaks bring to the table?
It is very multifaceted because I operate in several different planes at the same time. So it really does depend on where you see me, what I'm doing. At least for the first probably 5 years of ministry, no one knew I did music at all, because that's all I was doing was just preaching. And then gradually music became a part of that in ways to minister where I wasn't necessarily allowed to preach. So now it juggles. So it still kind of depends on where you see me, what I'm doing. So it could be preaching, it could be singing, it could be spoken word, it could be rapping. So it very much depends on where you see me and what I'm booked to do as far as what I'll be doing when you see me.
Okay. All right. Well, what I will open it up to the rest of the panelists here, so that they will also get a chance to Danyelle speaks.
I'd like to know, how did you come up
Aisha,
with
Sunshine Lady, Coach.
I'd like to know, how did you come up with Danielle Speaks? Can you talk to us about that? I know we know that you are in ministry, spoken word, and all of that, but how did you narrow it down to the speak part? What does that mean?
I didn't. Danielle Speaks was a rebranding that just took place last year. Um, so I've had several different names, which is another reason why, like, if you go to look up my stuff online, you won't find a lot under Danielle Speaks because that is new. And I ended up changing it because the ministry that I had, the entire ministry, and the name that I went by was Denoted Poetry. Denoted means to make a proclamation, and then poetry was the spoken word of God. The Bible itself is spoken word. And I literally used that tag for years until the Lord was like, I'm calling you to be a little separate so that when people see you, it's not necessarily the entire group, because I had a entire group, it was 5 of us that was a part of the ministry. So initially, right after that, I just went with Danyelle. I just went with my name. And what happened is that across the media platforms, there was another artist named Danyelle that does secular music. And her stuff kept getting intertwined with mine. And when I listened to her content, I was like, okay, that's not going to work, because a lot of people were coming to my social media pages and thinking she was myself. And they were like, well, wait a minute, we heard her preaching, but this music there's some stuff in there that we don't think is hers. So I was like, okay, so what do I do? Like, how do I change it yet still be me? And I prayed about it and just came up with Danielle Speaks. And that was just a better way where people could find the ministry, but yet still be me.
I love how you use that. You started this off with the rebranding. So can you tell us a little bit more about what is a rebranding? Because sometimes there are people who may be out there who may be stuck, for lack of a better term. So when you go through a rebranding process, we know why you rebranded, but what happens when you go through a rebranding process?
Rebranding is very tricky, especially when it comes to like the business aspect of ministry, because you can't legally change anything that you released to your new name. So you literally have to take on everything new. So I rebranded, but I also rebranded to whereas the new content that I would come out with musically, it would make it easier for people to find me, but I knew that God was enlarging the territory, so to speak. So it wouldn't necessarily just be Danyelle Speaks as a minister or Danyelle Speaks as a musician. I knew I was going to start getting a little bit more into videography. So when you rebrand something, it's almost like a new start for you, because you really do have to start over, and this kind of hope that people kind of find your old stuff. But basically, that's what rebranding is. It's a restart to the new you.
I love that. And then I have one more question, and then I'm going to pass the mic. What would you say has been the most challenging part about being Danyelle Speaks, being in ministry, serving God, that part of it? What would you say, twofold, has been the most challenging and then the most rewarding?
The most challenging is just there's only me, and I wear a lot of different hats. So if I do videography, so when I'm filming for people, I'm the director, I'm the producer, I'm the editor, and then it takes a lot. It takes hours to edit things, and then I also edit different podcasts for people, both video and audio, as well as I edit my own stuff. So by the time I do that, and then I get in the studio, and then I'm creating music, and then I write it, and sometimes I produce my own music, and then, the booking and the management, like it takes a lot to be one person and wear so many hats. So I would say that is the challenging, because there's so many hours during the day. Plus, I still work a full-time job, so I have a certain amount of hours during the day to fit a lot in a little. The most rewarding is to be able to do what I do, which is operating my calling. When you do
I don't know if it's me, but did we lose her sound?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I think we lost her. So she's frozen.
Okay. So you guys will hopefully she'll pop back in.
Yep.
But you're tuned in to this week's episode of The Hope Show. We want to take this moment while we're hoping she comes back in to recognize any first-time viewers that may be out there who may be watching us from the first time. I think we got some people, some I see some names in the chat that I've never seen before. Sunshine Lady, help us out. Anybody out there who you recognize?
Yes. I got a co-worker, my co-worker for the past 2 weeks, Miss Amber Nicole Cortez.
Hey, Amber girl. Welcome to the Hope family. All right. Anybody else out there? If this is your first time watching us, we may not recognize you, but if it's your first time, just let us know that this is your first time. You never know. We may have a surprise for you. But we're going to get back to the brand spotlight. We see that Danyelle Speaks is back in the house with us, and we're going to pass the mic to Aisha Shermaine.
Okay, Miss Speaks. So I want to know what inspired you to get to where you are, but it's a two-part question. What motivates you to keep going?
Both questions have the same answer. It's simply God. I simply follow where He leads. If He doesn't say, I don't move. That's my tag. If He don't say, I don't move. So regardless of something may present itself to me and it may look good. If He doesn't say, I'm not moving until He tells me, and He is my motivation.
Amen.
That's great. That is great.
So based off of that question from Aisha, what would you say to someone who came to you and said, I know I have a call on my life. I don't know where to get started. What would you say?
The biggest thing is prayer. I mean, like you have to hear from God. And that's something that I kind of had to learn the hard way is sometimes we can listen to people and what they want for our lives. And it may not necessarily have anything to do with what God wants for us.
Right.
And then we find ourselves getting to these situations where we feel overwhelmed, and it's not necessarily that we're not necessarily capable. It's not what God wants us to do. So my first thing to do is you really have to pray and seek God to see if that or whatever it is that He wants you to do. And then once you get that, the rest of the pieces will start to come together.
Sunshine Lady, you got the mic.
I got the mic, and y'all have asked every question I wanted to ask or ask her about. But the name speaks volumes for me. Danyelle Speaks, and that makes you want to listen to what you have to say. So, how can we find you other than just is it on Facebook?
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. The good thing about rebranding the name the way I did is that everything is pretty much consistent and everything is Danyelle Speaks. My website is danyellespeaks.com. Instagram is officially Danyelle Speaks. Facebook, Danyelle Speaks. TikTok, Danyelle Speaks. Everything is Danyelle Speaks. I do have one question that I see that was asked. It says, of all of my songs, what is my favorite and why? I would have to say it is Use Me. Use Me. It's a song God gave me called Use Me. And it was sparked from me first doing ministry. Like I literally first started preaching in a maximum security all-male prison in the chapel. And as I began to get more into prison ministry, I noticed that there was just as much segregation within the prison walls than there was outside of the prison walls. Like the Hispanics would sit on one side, and you have the Caucasians in another one, and the African American in another one, and then the music was all just like, depending on what style of music the worship team sung, depend on who was active in the audience. And I was like, God, if we can't get it together in a place where you have no choice but to gather together, then how are we going to break this barrier when they get out, or if they get out? So I say, give me a way to minister to them, number one, that breaks that racial divide. But number two, let them know that you hear them where they are. Because that was the biggest questions that a lot of the inmates had is, because I'm locked up, because I did what I did, does God even answer prayers? Is he even listening to me? So he gave me that song, Use Me, and it's directed not only for the people who are inside incarcerated, but those who are on the outside, still in prison and don't know it, or those who are on the outside of the prison walls who are in prison and do know it but are not sure how to get free. So that would be my favorite song to date, is Use Me.
And where can we find Use Me at? Where could we go and listen?
All of my music is available for free download on my website. That is something that God put on my heart. You do not have to pay for it. Of course, when you upload it onto social media platforms, they come up with a price. But if you go to my website, DanyelleSpeaks.com, go to my music page, you'll see all my music there, including Use Me, and it is available for free download.
Love it. Where can we get merchandise? I see you got your I Speak hat on, your I Speak shirt with the microphone. Where can we go and get that product?
DanyelleSpeaks.com. You go to there, go to my shop. I have several different lines. I have the Flight Risk, I Speak, the Creative line, and then Danyelle, just literally Danyelle Speaks Attire. Yes.
Love it. I would be almost kind of crazy not to ask you about this sign that I see kind of next to your head. It says, Be Beautiful. Can you expound on that for us, please? We'll give her a minute to see if she's going to pop back in. How y'all feeling out there in the comment streets? Y'all give us some hearts, some mad faces. If you mad about hope,
they feeling beautiful.
Right. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. You know, if I had to look at that, Aisha Shermaine, what would you get from that?
The first two words, be you. Ooh. Like, no matter what,
that's it.
Be you. Stick to the truth within you. Do what's best for you. Like, be you in all that you do.
Yes, I love it. So you got to be you, because what's for you is for you, exactly. Right?
Nobody can interrupt. Mm-hmm. Nobody.
No, and nobody can do it like you.
Nobody. Because you can get with this or you can get with that.
And we know right now we on team that.
Right.
So that is to be beautiful.
That's
you
right.
know, Danyelle Speaks, she's dropped off again. Sometimes it's the internet connections, but you guys, please go and support. You can find her at DanyelleSpeaks.com. Amazing person to get connected with. I love her music. I love her message, her spoken words. Like she said, she's multifaceted. So you please want to connect with her. You know, I see BMT is in the house today. You know, Big Money Texas. Big Money Texas is in the house today. Beaumont, that's none other than Joshua. Hey, Josh, we miss you. Is in the house today. We're going to take a break, and we got a special Hope for Kids video that we're going to play. And then I'm probably going to have to explain a little bit about this video to you guys. So just let me set it up. Watch the video, and then we'll be back with an explanation. Hope for Kids.
This is what I hope Mama said. So hopeful means something like say for example I want you to come back. I want you to come back so you can visit us, so we can see all of you, because we all miss you. And another example is one that you can like say for example that you could bring me, if when you come back, if you could bring me and Marley or Mason, bring us a piece of candy when you come back.
Okay, so what is something that you're hopeful for?
I'm hopeful for my family to be kind and nice and do everything for each other, to be nice and be grateful for.
Oh, good job, Judy.
So that's like a 2-part video. That is little Alea, aka Judy, as you heard her mom call her in the video. And so you guys may have heard that part where she said, so you can bring a piece of candy. So I haven't seen them since the pandemic. And so the first part of the video, which I should have put them together, but I didn't. She's talking about how they miss me and they want to see me. But what she's hoping for, I don't know if y'all caught that I bring some candy.
Right.
And when I come see them, she's hoping I bring some candy for her. And she called out her sister, Marley, and her brother, Mason. So she says, so she said another example of hope would be when you come to see us, because we miss you, but you bring us some candy. So I got to remember to take them some candy. And then at the end, she talks about how she's just hoping for kindness and love for her family. So I've enjoyed these Hope for Kids videos that we're getting. The reason why we're doing this is because we want us to start having conversations with children younger and younger as to what hope is, what it can do for them, because younger and younger kids are turning to a different alternative when they are hopeless. So we got them to know that there's some hope. So I got to make sure I get some candy, y'all. And so that's Hope for Kids. And if you got any kids out there, we're saying kids, but they could be teenagers. It could be the kid in you. Send us your video. What does hope mean to you? We would love to feature you. I'm so excited for this next segment that I'm rolling, just going 100 miles an hour, because I've been waiting and waiting and waiting ever since we came back this season. Have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And that is none other DJ the Millie with How You See It.
This is the Hope Show. Yeah, look, this be the Hope Show. Catch him on the FB Live.
Life Skin Show, providing real life solutions for real life issues with a twist of hope. It's the Hope Show, helping others prevail every day. Hope Squad, DJ Millie.
All right, guys, what's up, guys? So today is a good day, of course. I am DJ the Millie with How You See It. I'm not exactly sure what happened to the video. So yeah, they can actually play the old video. I think it's an older video, but it's all right. They can still play it too. Run that video for me. It's all right.
This is the Hope Show. Yeah, look, this be the Hope Show. Catch him on the FB Live.
Life Skin Show, providing real life solutions for real life issues with a twist of hope. It's the Hope Show, helping others prevail every day. Hope Squad, DJ Millie.
All right, y'all. So again, I'm DJ Millie. Video was awesome. All right, so today on how you see it. I'm never really prepared for how you see it. I think it just comes on the top of my brain most times. Um, I think about certain things and it just sort of happens. Today, I think I want to talk about a couple of things that's been going on like recently in the past. Um, a couple of weeks back, I made a post that said, "Prepare them," they say, and I think that's how you see it today. I'm gonna title this one "Prepare Them," they say, and the reason why I'm gonna name it "Prepare Them," they say is because this next few sentences. Um, as a kid, you grow up and people say, "Oh, you need to be prepared for life. You need to be prepared for school. You need to be prepared for work. You just need to be prepared. Everything being prepared, right?" Um, and I use the prepare them they say only because they say because everybody says that. You have your parents that say that. You have your school teachers that say that. You have your college professors that say that. You have your deans, your principals, everybody says that. Prepare for your future. Prepare for certain things. Prepare for this. Prepare for that. So recently, I've had three deaths happen. Right. First, my cousin, one of my great friends, and then one of my distant cousins. Actually, October the 14th, which was a week ago. And the statement that I made was I was being prepared for so many things. And I was being prepared for my future, but there was a part of my future that was left out. I don't think anyone ever says be prepared for grieving, be prepared for mourning, be prepared for death itself. So in and it's crazy because I today I feel a lot better. Then I wasn't feeling as so well, but right now it just feels like where was the preparation for this particular situation? And so I have to find hope in this preparation that was supposed to prepare me for my future there was something missing. It was and it's so crazy because it really it's a heartfelt situation because I wasn't prepared. And then I asked the question, why didn't anyone prepare me for this particular part of my future? Why wasn't this lined up in the ABCs and one, two, threes of the learning? And I feel like as you get older, more and more things seem to happen. And I remember one time, and I'm really just telling a story today, y'all. I just want y'all to see it from my point of view. Because they said they prepared me for this, but I wasn't prepared when it happened in August. I wasn't prepared when it happened in September. And I'm sure wasn't prepared when it happened last week. So it's like, and I can go all day and I'm gonna try not to, and I'm gonna try, cut it a little short, but somewhere down the line, I think that there's a time and a place for preparation in the aspect of losing a loved one. But how do you prepare me? How do you get me to a point where I'm ever prepared for such a thing? Or do we just leave it out of every conversation until it happens? I don't know. I really don't know. And it's hard to explain it in a way that you can be prepared for it. But I don't think you ever will. They prepare me for my future. This part of my future I wasn't prepared for, and I don't think I ever will be. But they say prepare me. Mm, I don't know where the preparation was at. Because sometimes I get lost. Not that I get lost and not know, because I'm always found. When you're lost, you are found. But it's that word that gets to me, preparation, preparing me for my future. What was the preparation in this part of my future? Prepare me. Mm. You know what? Wrap up how you see it with that. Um, and I'm just, I'm gonna leave it right there. They say, prepare for my future, but they left out the pain. They left out the heartaches. They left out everything that could go wrong. They say, don't give up, just keep going. But when you were preparing me, you never told me about this. And now I'm here to journey this as if it was the first time ever happening. But again, prepare me for my future. And that is how you see it. Mm.
I know we've seen some feedback in the comments. So I don't know who want to take this, because things that I can say.
I have not cried in so long, but you're right. Like, you don't know how to prepare. It is no way to prepare. It's like, I don't even know. I don't even know.
That just got to me so bad. Y'all just have no idea. This is the week that my mother was put on life support. And 9 days later, she was gone. This is a hard week for me. And for, oh my God.
Mm-hmm. You know, and so this is what we talk about when we say we deal with real life issues. We talk about real life solutions. So the question is, how do you prepare? And once you understand the answer, you begin to know how to move forward. There are some things in life that you absolutely cannot prepare for. I don't care if the doctors give you 6 months to live and you know that it's coming. When it happens, you cannot prepare for it. You cannot prepare for it. But there is a God who can be everything that you need him to be when you go through it. So if I had to answer that question, my response would be is the truth of the matter is you can't prepare for it, but it is something that God knew that would happen. And he gave us guidance to get through it. It starts with hope. It starts with the scripture that says, weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. It comes from when I tell people all the time, because sometimes people be like, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. And that's a wrong message to tell people. Jesus even cried when he got to Lazarus. His friend was gone. So while you cannot prepare for it, I promise you, you can live through it. There is always purpose in the pain. And because there is purpose, it's connected to promise. And because of the promise, you will prevail. I sit here talking from a perspective of, someone who has endured it all. Never thought I would get to this place where I'm at today. But I just want to encourage someone who may be dealing with grief. Pain is a part of the healing process. Anytime you go through any major surgery, um, you pull a muscle or whatever, there's a level of pain. Pain is a part of the healing process. I know for me, I was like, I just want the pain to go away, but I had to learn that the pain had a purpose. It was a part of the healing process. So, no, in this coach's opinion, it's not something that you can prepare for, but it is something that you can live through, grow through, discover purpose through, and it's something that you can be made whole again. I know it's difficult. Renee talking about her mom. I know those moments because we don't never stop loving our moms, our dads, our children, our brothers, whomever it may be, our cousins, whomever it is. But I just want to remind somebody today that you can get through it with God. He is the preparation. The questions that you have, you can take them to Him and you can ask them. People be like, don't question God. I'm here to tell you that's a lie. Ask God what you need. You just got to be prepared for the answer because He will answer you. You just got to be prepared for the answer. I remember when my daughter was killed, and I'm like, I just don't understand. And God was like, don't you ask? Didn't you ask your natural father questions? I'm like, yeah. He said, you can ask me. You just better be ready for what I'm gonna tell you. Grief is a part of the natural process of living. So if you've been stifling your grief, you've been doing yourself a disservice. It is okay to grieve. It is okay to cry. And if you find that you're stuck, get the help that you need. But it's okay. And the Millie was right. They didn't prepare because they didn't know how to prepare. Because you can't be prepared, but you can make it with God. That's my commentary on how you see it. I think everybody might be ready to come back in. All right. Any last thoughts? Okay. All right. Well, we're going to take a break and we'll come back with our shout outs.
Watching HPTV, Hope and Peace Broadcast Network, a faith-based entertainment for the entire family, touching the world with hope and peace. We're loving, we're laughing, we're living, worship and forgiving. We're loving, we're laughing, we're living, worship and forgiving. We're loving, we're here, we're laughing, we're living, worship and forgiving. We're loving, we're here, we're laughing, we're living, worship and forgiving. We're loving, we're here, we're laughing, we're living, worship and forgiving. We're loving, we're here, we're laughing, we're living, worship and forgiving. It's about time we finally have a space where we can shine through our faith and encourage others to fill up their lives with hope and peace. We're sharing what we know on this network.
All right, and that's coming up tomorrow over on HPTV on the Roku network. Tune in for this week's episode of Queening Living Life. She's doing business reviews. I'm curious what she's going to have to say, y'all. I'm going to have to tune into that episode. All right, shout outs. Sunshine Lady, what you got for us?
I just wanted to just thank everybody for joining us today. DJ, that was a word and it touched me so bad. It did. But as the Hope Coach says, there's purpose in the pain. So Just, I don't know. Purpose and a pain, something we have to learn and adapt to. So it's taking me a moment, but I think I know I'm gonna make it because there's hope. So I know I will.
She?
Whew, yeah. DJ, thanks. I'm just gonna say thanks. That was definitely a message. Some things, in life that definitely go unsaid but need to be said. So thank you for that message and putting it on people's minds to think about. My shout outs, just my kids. Like, without them, I am nothing. I wouldn't even be able to continue on in this life that I live. So, for my kids and just being a part of the Hope Squad and to the Hope family for being here. Just appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good week.
Millie?
All right, so my shout out is it's a little different today. So I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody that's at the bat stand, that's getting ready to swing the bat for the home run. My shout out is to you because you're swinging, and at one time, whether you striked out this one time, you may be striked out the next time. But as long as you keep coming to that base and swinging that bat, you'll hit a home run. You'll definitely hit a home run. So my shout out is to you. Keep swinging. Keep swinging.
Love it. Love it. And on that note, because there is no follow-up to that, we just want to remind you that all your days are good.
Some are just
better. So you guys go and have a hope-filled week. And remember to keep swinging the bat. We'll see you next week on The Hope Show. Hey guys, it's the Hope Coach here with the latest addition to the Hope Library, Dare to Sparkle by Jacqueline Johnson, aka Jackie O of the Jackie O Lifestyle blog. Yes, my girl, Jackie O. This amazing book is an entrepreneur startup guide to business. It's the Dream Big devotional. It has amazing content in it, you guys. Let me tell you, it is full of tips, resources, information that every entrepreneur needs. It sets you on the right path. It all begins with the first step. And in this book, you learn about taking the first step. So I'm encouraging you to go get it today. It's available at Amazon.com. Dare to Sparkle by Jacqueline Johnson. Amazon.com. Go get your copy today. And if you would like us to feature your product, just send us the information and we'll put you on.
Give you hope. We're here to give you hope. Give you hope.